Hello, I'm Gretchen Sharpless. I'm an emerging professional artist. I'm a mixed media artist. And I didn't start chasing my art career until I was 52 years old. So I know what it's like to begin again, start your life again. Before that, I had done hair since I was 18 years old, graduated high school, got into hair, retired when I was 40. And then I needed a creative outlet, and I knew I had something to say down deep from my soul. And so I learned to paint 15 years ago, realized I was not good at it, and I quit. I kind of dabbled here and there, but I pretty well just quit because I thought, well, I don't have it. I wasn't good, and I just thought, I don't know where I got this, but I just thought true artists could paint from they were just good just because they were born that way. And I didn't realize it took very hard work and dedication, which I finally got to. So I didn't paint, I just dabbled here and there. And so I actually, being retired from doing hair, and I needed this creative outlet and wasn't doing it, I slipped into a depression. And I think that, that probably happens to many of us because we're not walking out that calling that has been placed on our lives. Because I really had something to say, and whenever, I don't know, like I said, when you're not, excuse me, when you're not walking out that calling, then, you're depressed. So I decided at 52 years old, okay, it's now or never. And I thought, I'm going to start painting every single day. I started getting my studio. I didn't even have a studio yet. So I created a little, excuse me, I'm just going to move around here. I created a little space in our house. We had a big finished basement. So I made this studio, and I determined I was going to paint like it was my job. So I went down there every single day and painted, and my skills were getting better. They were improving significantly, really. I was even selling a few pieces. So, I was thrilled with that, and that just gave me motivation to keep going. But even though my skills were improving, I could understand by looking at them that, there was no way I could be a professional with those. A professional is someone who sells their work. Yes, I was selling a few pieces here and there, but I couldn't say what I needed to say. Let's put it that way. My skills were not where I could speak the language of an artist yet. And so I stumbled across Milan Art Institute online somehow, somewhere. And I watched a lot of their free videos. They have free videos on YouTube and everywhere, Facebook. So I started watching all those. And I thought, I need to enroll in this school so that I can become the professional artist that I wanted to be. And they taught you everything from drawing to painting to oil painting, which I had never done before, which now is one of the things I do. I mentioned I was a mixed media, so I start with inks and markers and acrylic paint, mark making, collage, and I pretty well get the painting done with acrylic, and then I finish it in oil. That's something they teach us. And then they also teach the business side of things. And I do not have a business head. I did not even know where to start to become a professional artist. So I learned all the business side of it as well. I still have a lot to learn. There's so much to it. And as you know, it changes all the time. So I am building my business right now. I just turned in all my information and to graduate from the Institute. And so probably in a couple weeks I'll get my certificate. I can't imagine. You have to turn in your website. It has to be built, and then a portfolio of at least 25 paintings. I think I have 30 or so on my website. So I should graduate. Yes, I'll graduate. And anyway, so I started this video because so I'm launching my whole business, everything, website, all my socials, which I've been on social media for years, but now it's more art related, and it's from a sales perspective. I mean, that's really what I'm here for. The basis of my art is I want to touch people. I want to touch your lives. I want to bring beauty into your homes and into your life, because like I had a lady buy a piece from me, and when she saw it, she started crying. It did something inside her. She related to that painting in a way that touched something deep down inside of her. And that's what I want for people to experience with my art. I know that's not going to happen every single time, and that's fine. It may just bring joy, or it's like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty, I want it in my home. Fine. I lost my train of thought. That's something else. I just want to warn you right now, on this video, I'm going to be myself. Obviously, I can't be anyone else. But what I mean is, I don't want a super polished page, account, site. That's just not me. I am silly and goofy and ditzy, and that's what you're gonna get. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time editing these. I'll probably get better at it as we go, but this being my very first one, I'll be lucky to get it edited at all. I haven't figured out CapCut yet. I think that's hard to use. Anyway, I'll get better, and you get faster and better at all these things. So I'm launching this very first video, YouTube video, because I'm launching my whole business, and I thought you could come along with me. And from the ground up, you're just going to be right here by my side. Those of you that can stand it, stand the flaws and all of that. If you're wanting something super polished, this may not be your account. I hate that. I want you here. But anyway, so I am, like I said, I'm launching everything. So I want you here with me, and just, watch me grow. And I think we'll have fun along the way. So here's my mantra. Here's been my mantra since I was about 20 years old. I read a book. Her name was, the author was Alexandra Stoddard, and it was called Live Life Beautifully. And boy, that struck a chord in me, because I love everything around me to be pretty. And I mean, as you can tell, this is my studio. Oh yeah, welcome to my studio. And my husband and I built it ourselves. We built our home ourselves last summer. And so this is my cute little cottage right outside our house. It matches our house. If you go on my Instagram and scroll down through there, last summer I posted some pictures of the house and my studio. And so I like everything pretty. So my mantra now with my art business is helping you create a beautiful life. So that's what this account will be about. We're gonna do some fun projects together. We're going to redecorate an area in our home and hang a piece of art, show you how to place art in your home. I'll do behind the scenes, of some of my techniques, and teach you some of those. I'm not scared to show you anything and everything with my art business, and my art techniques. I mean, there's nothing new under the sun, so you can look them up anywhere else anyway. So, but I'm happy to share them. What else? Studio tours. I garden, so outside my studio, I'm gonna have a wildflower garden. Just things like that. So I hope that interests you. I hope that you will want to subscribe and come along with my silliness, my awkwardness, my, all these things. It's just me. I'm just Gretchen. So I hope you subscribe. I hope you hang in there with me. I hope you grow alongside me. So let me help you create a beautiful life. Let's do that together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.